Chapter 1094. After finally helping others put the TV in the car, I received it and sold the TV for $70,000. Harold said excitedly, "Our family must have a good meal. How about seafood hot pot?" Michael hurriedly said, "Yes. I want to rinse a few abalones for fun." Mrs. Richards said at this time, "Harold, first transfer the money for selling the TV to me using WeChat." When Harold heard this, he hurriedly said, "Grandma, this money is fine with me, you don't have to worry about it. Lady Richard has experienced so much, but now she has only one idea, that is, all the money must be put in her own place, otherwise she will have no sense of security at all." So she yelled at Harold, "When is it your turn to call the shots at my house? Who won the Beacon Top Villa? Did you forget?" When Harold heard this, his expression suddenly became a little ugly. Michael knew very well that it was time for the lady to be the master of the house again, and no one should disobey her. So he shouted to Harold, "You kid, when did you learn to talk to your grandma? You passed the money to your grandma." Helpless, Harold used WeChat to transfer all the money to the lady. After receiving the money, the lady eased a little, and said, "Okay, just go and eat seafood hot pot according to your wishes." Inside the seafood hot pot restaurant, the Richard family asked for a box, and the family went in and guarded a small hot pot. Because there were too many hard days during this period, there was no oily water in the stomachs of 5 people, so everyone ordered a table of seafood and not a single vegetable. The box was already hot, so I ordered 6 hot pots, which were steaming hot and humid. However, the Richard family enjoyed eating very much, especially Michael and Harold, both of whom were eating and sweating profusely. Lucy didn't eat less, because she also suffered a lot in the black coal kiln, not to mention eating seafood, for so long, she hadn't even eaten shrimp. She was enjoying the meal, and she felt hot all over. She subconsciously took off her coat, but she felt that her was sitting on the chair, she was a little sweaty, and she was sticky and uncomfortable. At this moment, she suddenly felt that the part of the privacy was suddenly scratchy. But the location was too private and she couldn't scratch, so she could only rub back and forth on the chair. But this rub does not matter, it just feels the more itchy, the more uncomfortable it is. She thought she was eating hot pot, but she suddenly felt a little bit in her heart and remembered something. The damn supervisor of the black coal kiln, when he forced himself to accompany him night and night some time ago, he not only never took a bath, but also never took any measures. During that period of time, it is said that it is not long, it is not short, it is always so low on hygiene, there will be more or less hidden dangers. Thinking of this, she couldn't help asking herself, could this be? Are you sick?